Hey my loves, welcome back to the Tasty Jamaica Kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my delicious curry shrimp recipe. So let's just get straight into it. Alright, first things first, you want to have your shrimp peeled and deveined and just rinse them off with some water. Alright, and then what I'm going to do here is season up my shrimp. Okay, so to season up the shrimp, we're using some Maggi Saison Complete. Alright, so you could use whichever season of your choice. Just put a generous amount on there. And I'm also adding this instant ginger tea packet, and this is the box that it comes in. I saw my mom do this before and I was like, ginger tea in the food? Like, she would put it on like brown stew fish, and it really makes like the food delicious. Like, it's just ginger and it has a little bit of honey in there, but it's not overpowering, so it's not sweet, so it gives it a nice flavor. All right, so that's what I do. You could use ginger powder as well. Just sprinkle a little ginger powder on there just to give it that ginger flavor, because I love to have ginger essence in curry. All right, and that's what you want it to look like. With shrimp, you don't need a lot of seasoning. Just a little bit goes a far way because it's so delicate and they're small. So you don't need too much seasoning, and it don't need much time to marinate. Just like a couple minutes. Like, while I chop these up, you'll see that that's the only time I marinated for. All right, so here I have some onions, some scallion, some bell pepper, and garlic. Okay, so these are the main season I'm using, and you just want to go ahead and peel your onion and just chop that up small and nice so that you could get a nice sear and it'll be nice and translucent. And I'm telling you, it makes a difference when you chop it this way, because in the gravy it just makes it so succulent and it's just so good. Like, the onions cut like this, game changer. You gotta try it. All right, so go ahead, chop up your onions, chop up your scallion. And for the scallion, like, I just want like the green part mainly, because I already have the onions. So I just took the green part and I'm going to chop that up small also, just like with what I did with the onions. All right, and then with your bell pepper, you just want to go ahead and give those some nice small slices. All right, because you want everything to be kind of like smaller. You don't want no big clunky nothing in your food, because you want the shrimp to be the star of the show. And shrimp don't take too long to cook, so it's not like one of them dishes that you're gonna be stewing forever. Not forever, but you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the garlic, mince those as well. Pop all of that on your plate, and yeah, that's all you need. Alrighty, so here we are at the stove. You want to pop a little oil in your pan, not too much, about a tablespoon amount. All right, and then this is the curry powder that I like to use. Go ahead and screenshot that. It's my favorite. All right, so you want to sprinkle a little bit of curry in there, and then you want to incorporate that. Now in Jamaica we call it burning the curry. Technically it's considered cooking the curry. You don't want to burn the curry. You don't want the curry to get black. All right, technically I like to cook my curry shrimp on like medium flame, medium low, so that it doesn't burn too fast. All right, and then the seasoning that you cut up earlier, you want to go ahead and pop those in the pan so everything could cook together and distribute its flavors for that shrimp. Because what we're doing now is basically creating a sauce, so that when the sauce is developed, you could just put the shrimp in there to absorb all of that flavor. All right, because shrimp cook quick, so you don't need to put the shrimp in at the beginning. All right, so you cook the curry, make sure the curry is cooked out. All right, and then you want to just incorporate in all that onions and garlic and stuff, so everything is infused together and the onions and stuff could distribute their flavor into the gravy. All right, and then here we have some coconut milk. I'm going to use a half a can. So right here I have about 20 shrimp, so I'm using a half a can of coconut milk, and I just use a half an onion and everything. I'll put the measurements down below so you could refer on that to make whichever portion you want. You could either double it up, triple it up, how much ever people you're cooking for. So I'll provide all the measurements down below for you. All right, and then you just want to incorporate all of that. So you see the sauce is looking good already. This smelled so good. I was like, And here I have a big old thing of pimento seed that I grounded up. I just have this blender. It's like my pimento seed blender that I just put a bunch of whole pimentos in there and blend them up. I know they have the ground one that's already like powder, but I just like to use the fresh one because I feel like it gives a brighter flavor. And then I just get my sea salt here, and the sea salt here is going to bring out the flavor of all the curry and the fresh herbs and everything. And then I'm going to go back in with some Maggi Sazon complete seasoning, and then just put a generous amount in there. And yeah, so the ginger packet as well, we're gonna put that in there because the ginger essence in the gravy is really good. So you could use ginger powder as well. All right, and then you just want to stir that in. Nice rich gravy building. And here I have some thyme. This is dry thyme. So a tip that I want to share with you, whenever you have thyme that's starting to dry up, don't throw it out. Just go ahead and put it in a jar and then just cover it, and then you could use it later. So don't just leave it for it to dry out and just go to waste on your counter, because when you buy thyme in the store, like in a bottle, this is literally what they do. They get the fresh thyme, let it dry, and then they bottle it. So don't just let your thyme go to waste. If it's not green anymore, you could still use it. Just jar it and it'll be nice and good. I love, so this is what the sauce is looking like. So we're gonna let this simmer for about 5 minutes. We're gonna cover it down, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna see what it looks like. All right, so we're developing a sauce here. Here's what it is after 5 minutes. It's nice and cooked down, and it's just becoming a gravy. All right, so I'm going to show y'all a secret ingredients that I put in this. And what this ingredient does is it brings out the flavor of the coconut milk even more. It doesn't alter the taste. I'm telling you that you got to try this. This is some brown sugar, just a little sprinkle. I don't see nobody else on YouTube doing it. Over time, I just taste and develop and just create my own recipes. This is my own personal thing here that I do, and it works. It works, I'm telling you. Try it and comment down below and let me know what you think. And then just go ahead and pop those bad boys in that you had seasoned and just soak in for about 10 minutes while you prepare your sauce. Yes, guys, this is going to be delicious. Now, all we want to do is cook the shrimp on medium-low again. We're just going to go ahead and just disperse those shrimp all around. Get them all buttered up in the sauce. Not with the butter, but buttered up with the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Buttered up with the sauce. Nice and flavorful. Just get them incorporated, because that's why we made this delicious sauce. We made a bath for our shrimp so they could now go in, soak up all that goodness. We're gonna cover it on medium-low and give it 5 minutes, and then when we come back, this is what it looks like. All right, so some of them is cooked partially. So what you want to do is just turn them, because you see it's still some that's not cooked yet. So you want to turn them, get them all like evenly distributed, and just, you know, on the side that needs to be cooked some more, and just like cover it. So why I put it on medium-low is because if you put it on high, this is coconut milk here, it will absorb fast, and you don't want the sauce to burn out. You want the shrimp to absorb the flavor. All right, and shrimp don't take long, so within like 10 minutes your shrimp's gonna be cooked. And here we have it. It's perfect. Perfection. All done. Flavorful. Nice curry shrimp. Serve this up with some white rice or some rice and peas, whatever you like, guys. Now you have it. The secret ingredient of Tasty Jamaica for your curry shrimp. It's all right here, guys. I love y'all so much for watching. Share this with your family and friends so they could get in on this goodness too. See that curry shrimp? Don't be selfish. Share it with them so they could know. And then they won't have to come to your house and eat out your food. You could have your portion for yourself and they could have theirs. And pretty soon I'm coming with my website so I could have all these ingredients for you, because I know not everybody have access to Jamaican products wherever you live. So soon I'm coming with my website, so just keep checking the description box. It's coming soon for you guys so that you could go ahead and purchase your Jamaican seasonings, you know, your curry and all of that goodness. Yes, it's coming, guys. I got y'all. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Enjoy this one, and until next time, stay blessed.